We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared, and we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Well, you're saying that, but does Miranda agree with this? Because I don't think she do. I don't think she wants to defer to me.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
No other dialogue options, so let's pick.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
Yep.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
I don't care.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Yay, new weapons that I cannot use because I can only use like the... Oh no, I got the machine pistol. Machine gun. Good. Now use this. Use that.
Change weapons!
Done.
No.
Perfect.
Alright. Journal. Freedom's progress. We're good. Yay, I got more points. Alright, we'll wait. Jacob, you can use this. And Miranda, you can use this. And warp. And overload. Yay, we're good. Behind the car. Oh, can I use it? Wait. Oh no, it's cryoblast. Alright. I don't have any ammo power.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Not creepy at all.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Nothing here. Yeah, I know. I wanna go in! Let me in!
That sounds like Fenris fence.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Warning, hostile forces on detecting resistance.
Nice! Make activity! Shoot them before they take out your shields. Nice!
Come on over. On guard.
Force capture impact imminent.
Watch your fire.
Force casualty.
Well, don't walk in front of me.
Have a nice trip. Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Okay. I am much better with a pistol. Nothing else here. Okay. Matching pins to bypass security. We good? Move! Oh, can I still order them around? Yeah.
Sure thing.
Right there.
Moving to cover.
Understood!
Hostile. Got him.
I got it!
Thank you. Well, am
Look
I
right there.
interrupting something?
Raza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Tali.
Yes, it did. Raza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tali. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Raza. Trust me, it was money well spent.
Damn
Perhaps
right.
we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Why?
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
Oh,
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that
that would
moved.
make sense.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Alright.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Of course, Miranda's gonna say, well, that's not how, Cerberus is interpreting it, the accidents. The accidents, right? She's such a Cerberus apologist.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
I love you, Tali. I'm so glad you're good. You're doing well. Okay. Okay. Where should we go? What should we do? I'm assuming we have to go there, right? 'Cause that's the only open.
Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for
Yeah.
the warning. We'll take care of it.
They just flew past us. I think there's a drone somewhere here. Yeah,
Threat
it's right here.
detected. Excuse me. Critical system damage.
Matching pins once again. Oh, this is... Yay! Give me more credits! Move! God damn it, Miranda. Anything else?
Use overload on him.
Enemy down! They're through my shields!
What is it? Yeah.
Shepard, Thraza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Well, if Cerberus wasn't such a pain in the ass in everybody's ass, that wouldn't have happened. Like, if you don't put people, against you by your actions, then they won't try to stab you in the back. And I can't control that Shepard for my life. If I die, please write it down on my grave that I couldn't control a simple controller and keyboard. Not even a controller, mouse and keyboard. Whoa, whoa!
I've got no shields! Yes!
Where are
Enemy
they?
down! Perfect! Yes! There we go!
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Thraza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
My henchmen. Like, at this point, we're all just mercenaries.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
On it.
Ah, fuck. I hate that thing. See? Ugh.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Okay. I have to use this. She's already using the shuriken. And he can use the heavy pistol, because it's gonna be easier.
Switch up.
Overload to take out that shield. Here we go. It's gonna blow!
Yay! Good job, guys. My god, that was so much easier than when I played on Insanity. Wow.
Oh, what's this?
Yay, power cells. Is it still the pins? Yes. Alright. Il était pas si dur que ça finalement. Non, vraiment pas. Puis pour vrai, je me rappelle, mais j'ai joué à Insanity comme cet été. Puis je l'ai passé, tu sais. Puis ça là, je me rappelle, je suis morte comme 5 fois. Mais tu sais, Mass Effect 2 au Insanity, c'est vraiment comme le plus dur ever, là. Genre, ça me prenait, tu sais, je mourais pratiquement tout le temps, là. Puis j'étais une sniper, là. Fait que je m'arrangeais pour pas être proche. Puis finalement... Well, I'm gonna take it parce que même si c'était pas si difficile, je vais pas me plaindre, écoute. Alright, anybody else that I need to talk to before we go and unlock the door?
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Thank you. Yay, exploding things. Anything else that I can pick up before we cut to the cutscene? Nope. Picked up everything, so let's go upstairs and do this.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
I'm gonna make you listen to me.
Have to hide.
him.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect.
Okay, good. Wow, I almost missed it.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Show us.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
Wow, they just threw this guy in.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
Well,
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
grab the
What?
Quarian?
Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
What is it? Give me a hint.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space.
Oh.
That should tell you how important it is.
Yeah. But
He's traumatized and he needs medical care.
fuck you,
Tali will give us
Cerberus.
the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Thank you, girl. That's creepy. Like giant bugs. Yeah.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress.
I
The
know.
Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I
course.
needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the
Excuse me.
Reapers.
Wow. I'm not tired.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Because there is another reason, obviously.
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Alright, so we know that the collectors are behind these attacks. We don't know if the collectors are related to the Reapers, but we can suspect it. Yeah.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
Exactly.
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Right? I can agree with that.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I already had a good team.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
What about Caden?
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still
My
with the
boy.
Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
My other
Where's
boy.
Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. I'm sure you know, you just don't want to tell me. What about my other best boy?
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Oh, I like it for him. So happy that he's trying to rebuild his society.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
No, but she can trust me. Not you, but me. I was her best friend.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the
all right.
collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
I got it.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
Je fais pas confiance à The Elusive Man. Who does? Personne n'y fait confiance. Il est super, genre, ratoureux, là. Écoute, genre, tu l'écoutes puis tu le sais qu'il te joue dans le dos, là. Mais ça a l'air qu'on n'a pas le choix de travailler avec. Fait que, hein? Écoute. Nobody trusts him. Mais bon. Is that an order?
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm
so
giving you
pissed.
direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Joker! Joker, you're alive!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, records sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Ah, j'aime vraiment son uniforme. Oh! Une nouvelle version! SR2! Oh! Mon vaisseau! On fait pas confiance à The Elusive Man, mais on le remercie de nous avoir reconstruit notre vaisseau spatial. I can take his money.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
You know what name she's gonna give the ship. Oh, mon vaisseau. Yes. Ah. Mission summaries. I read that the mission summaries are written by the Elusive Man. So the way it's written is very telling about, you know, his personality. So Collectors confirmed as source of attacks on Freedom's progress. Quarian survivor Vitor returned with Tali'Zorah to the migrant fleet. Will examine his Omnitool data for anything useful. Alright, guys. My ship! Hi, Joker. Hi. Oh shit, we have to visit the whole ship. Talk to everyone.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
Thank you.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
This is my ship. I'm the one who decides. No. We'll take her advice.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Edie, aka, what's her name? She played number 6 in Battlestar Galactica. Tricia Helfer. I think that's her name. Est-ce que tu portes un chandail Mass Effect? Oui, je porte la veste Mass Effect là, qui vendait sur leur je perds mes mots, la boutique officielle de BioWare, puis parce que je l'ai acheté l'année passée, comme durant genre l'hiver passé, au printemps passé, ouais. Wow, oui. Mais je l'ai acheté comme c'était comme mon cadeau de fête en avance, genre l'année passée. Puis pour vrai, c'est vraiment une veste full chaude, fait que comme quand il fait un peu frette, là, je l'ai portée tout l'hiver. Fait que c'est ma veste, ma go-to veste à la maison quand j'étais à l'ordi, pis tout ça. Fait que yay! Oh, hi! Hi, Edie!
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
Yeah.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Will do. Talk to you later, guys. Alright. Private terminal. Use your private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Armory. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. And use the elevator to access the Normandy's other decks. Captain quarters. Go to your personal cabin to customize your appearance. And the tech lab. Acquire the professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. That it? Yay! Now we got a shitload of new codex entries. I don't want to talk to Kelly first. I want to talk to Joker. Joker is my BFF. I read. There was something that it said control. Ah. Okay, good. Let's talk to Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's okay.
That's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring this up. You're such a downer. Well, duh, dude.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
Aww. It's gotta mute. Use it.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
Yep.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
People person. You're not a people person, Joker. No, I'm pretty sure they already hired a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda. And expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth,
True.
Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew.
No, I don't
We were
think they
your
did.
team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Alright.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Let's talk to Edie.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
He's pushing all her buttons.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Oh, really?
Restricted functions? Like what?
Why am I
do
not
not
surprised?
know. Some of my databases are sealed. Some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
The Elusive Man has
that.
monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
So it makes sense. Like you need an AI to manage these things.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, because AIs are absolutely not suspicious. Never, right? Another
Let's
topic.
discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified.
Yeah, she's like, red.
Do you have a specific
no,
inquiry?
It's blocked.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering
that's
that
what I
question.
thought.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Exactly, so they're keeping things from us.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
What? But that's kind of confusing if you don't know other people from other cells, like...
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Like, what are the chances that you're either gonna meet them in some other missions, right? So you could be fighting your own organization without knowing.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from
Of course
answering
she has
that
a block.
question.
He doesn't want me to know
Let's
that
discuss
he
something else.
stole the blueprints or something.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Thank you, Joker, for these comments. Alright, anything that I can scan here? No. Documentation that I can read? No. Alright, let's go and talk to Kelly. Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Really?
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
I don't like people that are too familiar with me.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Oh my goodness. I don't like Kelly. I think she's hypercritical, and Yeah, but I'm gonna be nice to her because I want her to feed my fish.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Really?
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Salarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
I usually answer you're naive because she is fucking naive. Like, this is so dumb to think that of Cerberus. But since, like I said, I want her to feed my fish, I have to be nice to her. So I'm gonna be, you're very loving. I'm gonna be flirting with her. But I don't like her. She's the kind of person that in real life I would be like, I don't know you. Like, no, don't come close. Like, you know, the type of person that you've never met but they want to hug you. And especially with COVID, no, that's not happening anymore. You don't touch me.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Also, she's way too much. It's like so like supportive and positive, and I'm like, girl, calm down, it's 9 in the morning.
Don't worry, we'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes,
Like
fall back,
this?
and you'd be there.
We've just met. No. No. No.
That might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll... Welcome aboard, Commander.
Alright, team status. Let's check that. So these are the dossiers that the Elusive Man said that he picked for us. So the Professor Morden Solis, biological weapons expert, light weapons training with the Salarian Special Tasks Group. Dr. Morden Solis is a Salarian biological weapon expert whose technology may hold the key to countering collector attacks. He is currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. So, I am thinking that we're gonna tour the ship, talk to everybody we need to talk to, and then we'll have, because I think we're in the Omega system where Omega is located, so we can stop in Omega, and I don't know if we're gonna have time to go and pick up Morden, but we'll try. If not, it's gonna be for the next stream. But I'm gonna read like everything else. Anyway, we have to talk to like everybody on the ship. It's gonna take a while, so we might just stop on Omega and go check the Afterlife bar, because I love that bar. That music is great. This one is the Archangel. Small unit, tactical expertise, Omni-tool expert, and noted sniper. Archangel is a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. He is responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega and can likely be found there. So I'm assuming we're gonna get Morden and Archangel on Omega. So 2 for the price of 1. This is the Warlord, Dr. O'Keir. So millennia of combat and strategic experience, rumored familiarity with Collector technology. A brilliant, brutal Krogan warlord and Krogan rebellions veteran, O'Keir is obsessed with saving the Krogan from the genophage. It appears he contacted the Collectors to gain the necessary technology. Currently at a Blue Suns camp on Corliss, his relationship with the mercenaries is unknown. So that's a Krogan geneticist, scientist. Let's say scientist. This is Dossier, the convict, sorry. Jack, no last name known, exceptional biotic ability, no criminal background, currently in custody. Jack is rumored to be the most powerful human biotic. Little less is known, but the subject has a history of violence and should be approached carefully. Currently, Jack is being held on the Turian prison ship Purgatory. Cerberus has negotiated for the subject's release. Alright, so powerful biotic. Sounds promising. Are we gonna get an Asari? I want an Asari, friend. Maybe we could convince Liara. Dossier, the Master Thief. Kasumi, sabotage, infiltration, extraction, property acquisition, stealth, agile combat. This subject has stolen extremely valuable resources from Cerberus in the past. He's like, well, if you want to steal from us, can we at least hire you? Alarm systems, DNA encoders, guards, and various other deterrents were bypassed, and we don't know how. She was last seen on the Citadel. Alright, so we're gonna get ourselves a thief. I like that. And I already know, right, because I've played, and Kasumi is a hoot. And finally, the veteran, Zahid Masani. Combat, survival, tactics, protection. Zaid has stopped taking work recently, but he was last seen on Omega. His reputation as the premier bounty hunter in the galaxy has caught up with him, and he is rumored to spend his days drinking and shooting would-be rivals. There is none better in a fight. Zaid is also the shit. We don't have any upgrades yet. Do I have... Oh my goodness, we have emails to read. So, let's read emails. There's a lot of reading on this stream. Sorry, everybody. Message from Anderson, from Counselor Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Thank you. Deal struck with Zaid Masani. From the Elusive Man. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I feel you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee, I've taken care of that personally. Great, so we have to pick up Morden and Archangel and Zaid on Omega. So, gotta get ourselves a bunch of new people. I like the reading, mais je dois y aller, je te souhaite une bonne fin de soirée. Merci Scramustache, toi aussi, bonne fin de soirée. Je te revois à la prochaine. Ça sera probablement vendredi soir. Donc, passe une belle fin de soirée, puis on se reparle. This is Red. Lost contact with survey ship. Project Firewalker. Commander, the MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet-Side Exploration Rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Emmanuel Case and Dr. Robert Oloy are aboard the MSV Normandy, MSV Rosalie, and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near planet Ziona in Elista Ismar Frontier. Alright, so we picked ourselves a side quest. Normandy crash site located from Admiral Hackett. Oh, even Hackett learned that we're still alive. Commander Shepard, our scans in the Yamada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Thank you. Hack it out. Recon Hood from the Elusive Man. Shepard, it occurred to our armored technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. Wow. Oh, that's why. I never read like the backstory on that specific hat. Well, not hat, but helmet. Excuse me. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. Thank you beaucoup, Mr. Elusive Man. Overlord. From the Elusive Man. Shepard, one of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized enough that I can divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet Ait Typhon system in the Phoenix massing cluster. Please use care in this matter. Arc Projector. From the Elusive Man again. Shepard, we recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Rendezvous with Kasumi Goto from the Elusive Man. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakira ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password silence is golden to begin the rendezvous. And finally, Ascension Financial Services, your account. Oh fuck. The paperwork has found me back. From Stanwyck Dobbs, Banking Agent, Ascension Financial Services, Earth. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. 100,000 credits, that's it? I was like millionaire. I have 10 million like credits in my account almost. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your greatest assets? We will find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reply for a free quote today. Oh man, that sounds like such a trap. No, dude. Thank you, but thanks, but no thanks. Alright. So we picked up quite a few side quests. So let's mark all this as viewed. Let's check the journal. So yeah, Overload, Project Firewalker, and Crash Site. And then we picked as mission Master Thief, Veteran, Council, Professor, Warlord, Archangel, Convict. We can mark them all as viewed because I don't like when it's flashing in my log here. Yay, I got more points. Good. Let's save. Alright. Let's go talk to Jacob first, because he's right here. Oh, and since we got the arc projector, love that gun is amazing. So let's choose it. And now let's talk to Joker. Not Joker, Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Right?
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
I'm glad to hear that.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
10 hot.
Commander, can I help you with something?
How we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement.
No, we don't have anybody.
We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side.
I agree.
Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? Good deeds like pissing yourself in dark pants?
Yeah, pretty.
Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Okay, good. We did all this.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I hate when
Already?
she flirts like that.
I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Jacob.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Thank you. That's why there's a shitload of guns and shotguns and assault rifle and sniper rifles and everything else. Alright. Thanks, CD. That was enlightening. Oh?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here,
The
the crew receives
CIC.
sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While normally is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Let's go to crew's quarters. So we can talk. I'm assuming there's a bunch of people down there.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Alright, it makes sense. We have bathrooms and showers. Anything else on that side? Not
Access
yet.
to life support is
Right.
restricted. Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
I like to do that. She's always complaining. Alright.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
Oh.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Also, Mr. Gardner is also voiced by the same actor that voices Counselor Udina. So let's listen to him a little bit and you'll notice it right away.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands most of the time.
Gross.
This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Okay.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your
that's
outlook.
why.
I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
So he basically like, and I mean I don't blame him, right? Because when I played the colonist background, my Shepard, whoa, excuse me, wow, that was a huge yawn. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to yawn in your face. When I played the colonist background, she hated Batarians, but she was still a good person. She just hated them because obviously like they killed and kidnapped everybody on Mindor. So this guy lived through the same thing, and it's basically made him like, I guess we could say racist, because racist against Batarians, but also like he's very susceptible to, you know, listen to Cerberus and how they present things, you know, and how everything is done, you know, in the name, you know, for humanity's betterment, but it's not necessarily true, you know, and when you read between the lines, right? So I think he's just the kind of person who's very susceptible to listen, like almost like, you know, these people listening to preachers or their gullible. That's the word I was looking for. Maybe not like by design, but just because of their experiences, and they're looking for something to not confront them, but comfort them in their choices and in their beliefs.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do, but have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
Yeah. Excuse me. There are bigger issues. I don't care about what you're looking.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Nah.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No. I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Oh, Dr. Chakwas.
Commander Shepard. I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
But I saw you leave with Caden, so I'm really happy and relieved that you're alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising. Even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Aww.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Makes sense, right? A little bit like sailors that cannot, that have spent their lives on boats, on ships, and they don't, or even when they're, going back on land, they have like land sickness or things like that. Like, I think she's probably experiencing the same thing.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race.
Thank you for your
confidence. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Well, I might be ethical, but Cerberus might not be ethical.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together.
Aww.
I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
She's my adoptive mom.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns
I can
ahead.
spend Cerberus money for you. Definitely.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Dr. Chakwas. I love her. She's so nice. She's my mama.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Alright,
this area. That's all for now.
Whoops. We'll ask her about the med bay later. I want to go talk to Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
That it?
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I don't believe it.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Both, yeah.
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols.
Yeah, but...
We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
But that's why you guys were doing experiments that A, were unethical, and B, that just didn't work. Like, you're trying not to get bogged down by bureaucracy or formality, but then you're hurting other people in the process. So I don't think that's worth it.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
No pressure at all, right? And she's so smug when she says that. She's like, yeah, no pressure. I just want to see you fail so I can keep my place as the perfect, Cerberus spokesperson.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special.
Of course.
Whatever else people might say about him, I can
Shepard.
assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
He might have the humanity's best interests at heart, but his methods? Nope. Nope. That's a big nope right there.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
No. No. I don't agree.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
She's very modest, right?
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
Right?
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Yeah, she's like...
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my... abilities.
Aww.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Okay, sit back again, and then I need to pick up one last
Commander,
thing.
What can I do for you?
No, okay. No,
I'll let you
I'm good.
work.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, guys. Let's go downstairs, and then we'll be good to go and wrap this up. down here.
You came all the way down here to see us?
Aww.
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Hello.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
I
what can we
love
do
that.
for you, Commander?
Need anything?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
You're complaining. He's like, oh no, I don't want to complain, but...
What kind of
I'm
problems are
complaining.
you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
That's okay. We'll go and pick some for you guys.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Oh.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him
Yeah,
for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love
Thanks,
engines,
Mom.
and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Makes sense. She's a cool kid.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Daddy bags. I forgot he said that. Well, I didn't forget, but I love every time in their daddy bags. It's so great. Thank you, Ken.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I can hear you.
She would.
In their daddy bag. Ken, you're so funny. Oh. Alright, so we can't open these doors for now, so let's just... Oh no, I missed the elevator. Alright, let's go back upstairs.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Again? Oh, I didn't. I read them all already. Okay, so new way of traveling through the systems. Alright, so that's how we gotta move them. So let's just... do this. Omega. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design has given way to a haphazard expansion by scrambling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. 7.8 million people live there, which is quite a feat, considering they're A, in the terminus system, and B, there is no government of any kind ruling there. Let's duck. So we will duck, and then I'm just gonna save right there. Because I really can't stay for long. I have to work tomorrow. That sequence is amazing. So apparently we can only bring Miranda and Jacob, right? Because they're the only two people that we have left. She can take absolutely Warp, because Warp is fucking OP. And he can use Service Operative. Alright, and I'm good, because I already spent all my points. We don't have anything that we can change. And I already switched my big gun.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Aria? I'm assuming she's the person in charge here then.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Aria for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
Of course things explode, because I like to explode
I'm receiving
things.
quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Alright, Afterlife is right here. The market, the boutiques / shops are over there. Alright.
Please. Shut it.
Well.
Please. You have to help me. No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard.
That's
we have
me.
a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please, I didn't do it.
I said shut it.
Oh.
Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
And he knows people on Omega, right?
I assume you've been
I've done my homework. Cerberus
I assume you've been briefed?
Okay, it's the
I've
same
done
thing.
my homework. Cerberus sent
What's
me.
your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me.
Oh.
This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
That's true. Wow.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
Oh,
That's
hi,
what they
Layla.
tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
Yes, he did. No, I don't know. What arrangement? There's always a catch. Of course, there's always a catch here. Sorry, there's a cat requesting my attention. Another reason why I have to quit pretty soon. So,
No.
tell me more.
I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago?
No,
He's
but
the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization.
What's the Blue
Seems he
Suns?
recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We can do that, yeah.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Goddamn heroes. Dude, you shouldn't have done that.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Oh, fluffy, Layla. You're all fluffy. Hi. Well, I guess we got ourselves another side quest. And it looks like it's a loyalty / companion quest. Oh, I love Afterlife.
Come on, let me in.
Arya's expecting me.
Arya's expecting me.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
True. Alright, guys. We will stay close to the door. And this is where we are gonna save. Let's just mark everything as red because I don't read the codex entries. And let's mark all viewed. And let's save this here. So, we died and got resurrected. And now we gotta find ourselves a squad. So, but first, apparently we need to go talk to this lady Arya. So, I'm assuming we're gonna get into the bar. My goal was to get into the bar tonight, but I am tired. I really have to go pee. And I have to go to bed early because I'm going to work tomorrow, aka back in the office, which is, you know, I gotta drive there. So I gotta wake up earlier, and now this wonderful music is playing in my ears, which I love. I love the soundtrack of Mass Effect 2. So, as I was saying, we did a couple of things. We talked to a lot of people. We read a lot of emails. And I am looking for next stream so we can pick up Morden Solis, the scientist, and this Archangel guy. So it looks like we're gonna spend a lot of time recruiting people to help us on our quest, aka our not quests. No, I shouldn't say quests like that, but hold on. I'm still borderless. I don't understand why. Anyway, so as I was saying, we need to find people to help us with our quest against the collectors. So